Oh, good, he says. What's good?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what? I don't know.
What do you know?
I used to think I knew what was good.
I got to get my bearings because
I know. Where's our producer, director / technician?
Something about a real job. I don't know.
Who these days has a real job?
I don't.
I don't.
It's funny you say that because when Jennifer and I first met, you start going around meeting the family, right? And everything. And then, of course, what's the first question that comes out of their mouth?
Sure, what do you do?
So what does he do, or what do you do?
I'm a streamer.
I'm a little bit of this. I'm an MC. I carry, and this and that. And poor Jennifer, she really had a hard time. What do you say? If he said,
the parents are like, dump the bum.
Right. And they said, because you couldn't tell them I was a firefighter. There's no way they'd fall for that.
That's right. Nuclear physicist, that's kind of out of there.
Rocket scientist. I don't think and I'm not sure that her mom and dad still understand just what it is that I do, but they're still very supportive.
For sure. And you do realize we're like way off topic, right?
Totally.
Okay, good.
We're here at the Progressive Auto Sales Arena. It happens when Jay Peckham shows up.
I'm sorry.
It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
And a decent, it's getting their turnout crowd today as we get ready to take on the Sioux Greyhounds.
Yeah.
Who will be looking for some revenge.
Yeah, they're retribution.
After last week, I think it was 4-2 that we took them 100%. Away. And
it was a good effort for the Sting, I think. You know, in a otherwise relatively abysmal season.
Things not look too bad against Kitchener at one point, but then that ended badly with 7-3 loss there. So. Here we are again, talking about the Sarnia Sting.
Well, there are moments of good hockey out there. That's the thing that just boggles my mind,
What boggles your mind?
Well, we have moments of good hockey. I mean, I see some really good, strong moments of hockey out there, and I love that. But why we can't string enough of those together to actually, eke out a W against teams that really should be beatable.
Well,
I don't get it.
There's a lot going on there. Of course, we've been talking about it all season about the different things that have been happening with this team. One of them, I think, a major effect of it has been a lot of different injuries that have happened throughout. And we're going to see a difference out there tonight as well because Marko Yakovlevich.
Yeah.
I had it right before we went live.
Yeah. Fourth fight of the season.
He's the fourth or
not
fifth?
Good. Fourth.
Okay, all right. So he's off tonight. That will probably, I would say, make a difference out there. I mean, he's been a great asset to this team.
I apologize, I didn't read, but did anything more come out of the match penalty for slashing? You're talking
about Theo Hill?
Yeah.
Well, he's on tonight.
Okay, good.
He will be on tonight.
So then there's no additional suspension.
No,
or
I think it was.
I
think he already served that. Last week at one of the games or something like that. So he's out there.
Good, because he's played really well in the last part of this season. I think. He's come up with some real clutch plays when we really needed them most.
Eric York, notably, also is off tonight as well. So a couple of key. Nolan DeGers is off, but new to the team, that sort of thing. Yeah. But these two.
Well, he's a call-up anyway, right?
Right. So these two here that we have are key players on this team that will definitely make a difference, I think, out there.
Well, Marko will definitely make a difference because he's one of our, sort of stronger back-end players.
Yeah.
And, and I think we'll miss him. We'll miss his physicality on the ice for sure.
Ryan McGregor, Braden Guy, Sean Josting will be the starting lineup here tonight, along with Ashton Reeser and Ryan Mast. And then Ben Gaudreau will start between the pipes here tonight. Yeah. People have been asking. I just had a conversation with one of my regular fans just down the way there.
Yeah.
And he said,
Rick, you can say it.
Yeah,
okay. I know
Rick
too.
Okay, all right. What was wrong with Ashton Reeser, right? They've been asking the question. Been pretty tight-lipped about what that injury was.
Yeah.
And we still don't know. Rick asked the question.
Guess.
Well, you can guess. We did interview Ashton a few weeks ago after the game. I think it was the first game that he was back. We talked to him, and one of my co-friends there, co-media friends, asked the question. So what? He wouldn't say. He just said something that I wish I'd never had.
Yeah.
So obviously it was serious enough to keep him off
100%.
for the many weeks that he was off.
Yep.
So it's a joy to see him back. I think a lot of people were like,
sure.
"Hey, he's back."
Well, he's a big man and he's a D man, and that's really where we're having a lot of our struggles right now. So, we can take we'll take all the big D man we can get, right?
Well, why not, right? I mean, we do. The defense has definitely struggled. I guess that's being polite to how things have happened. Darian Hatcher said it himself. Our defense are not. They're taking risks they don't need to take.
100%.
The forwards were not getting to where they'd be. He recognized that everything was going on, and he recognized. He said it's some selfish playing that's been happening out there.
And I think, and you know what? I mean, we've talked about it so many times, and I will continue to probably talk about it. Like, I just, there's no one thing I think in this circumstance that, would suggest to me this is the reason why the Sting are not doing well this season. There's it's a combination of stuff, right? And on any given day, that combination, can provide us with some hope, and some days it just crushes all hope beyond belief.
Well, and when you're deep.
Well, no, and because I want to say, like, I mean, I ranted about this on Facebook, and I think I was telling you about it. Like, I was leaving.
I haven't seen it.
I was leaving the arena the last game. Where we went down in flames, unfortunately, and there was a hope when we came back from 7-0. But
I will say you never leave early.
No, I stay right to the end every single time. But a couple of my friends that were season ticket holders, they turned to me and said, look, Jay, we're really seriously considering whether or not we're going to be season ticket holders next year. I might come to a couple of games, but for the most part, and I'm like, what? I mean, what are you doing? Like,
You've been a ticket holder for like
17 years. I've been a season ticket holder.
So you've been through the good, the bad, the ugly, 100%. And the not so good, and the really ugly.
And I've been through the years where we had a really great team and we just couldn't get anywhere, to years where we had one of those terrible rebuild years that, where are we going with this, right?
Yeah.
And I've lived through the fears of the Sting leaving Sarnia altogether, through commitments to the Sting, and I will say I love that the owners of the Sting at the moment have invested so much in this arena, in this city, this community, 100%, and I get that, and I love that. But the point of my rant was really something needs to change, because you know what, we need the season ticket holders, we need that fan base, we need those people in the stand cheering these kids on, because let's not code it for what it's worth. These are 16 to 21-year-old guys that are looking for a rich chapter in their life after the OHL, and they're playing hockey because they love it. They're playing hockey with their heart, and some want it more than others, and I get that. But you know what? The thing is, this is exciting, and they need our support as fans.
Well,
and
I agree with you.
I will be here to do that no matter what.
Yeah. Well, we need more fans like you then, Jay.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give you that.
Had to go like this.
But I mean,
no, I know what you're saying. But
I hope that what I was getting to that is that I hope that the coaches and the owners, because they're the same people at this point, appreciate and understand that they need us too.
Rest
right?
assured,
I'm sure they do.
They are fully aware, but they appreciate.
So something needs to change in order to get us.
I can rest assure you that they are fully aware of what's needed and changes needed, and they're starting. They do recognize that. I know some of the management as well. They recognize that, and they're working on it. Everybody's got their role, right?
Sure.
So, and there's a big team, not just on that bench that makes all of the things that we see here and everything that's happening to make it work, right? So, I don't think it's.
And I'm not trying to shoot any of them down at all. Like, I'm fully supportive, but.
Well, you tell your friend.
And I have. You know what? I tell everybody. That was really the point of the thing. I want people to be happy that the Sting are here, and I want people to come out and enjoy this as regularly as they can.
Yeah.
You know, it's still a fairly inexpensive night out to come out and enjoy some hockey, like 5 or 6 rows right off the ice. You know,
Yep.
I mean, you can smell hockey. We're so close,
especially those
which is
peanuts
terrific.
that are over there.
I know.
Oh, man.
This is all
I haven't
so
dived
good.
into it yet. But, we got to go to the Danny Cochamilio out there on Facebook.
Hey,
boys.
Danny
He's
Cochamilio.
saying "Go Hounds, go!" Because of course
oh yeah, he's a Hounds fan.
He's originally
How come
from the
he's
Sioux.
not here doing this? I thought he got Sioux nights,
well,
and I got shuffled to the side.
I never
didn't
even
understand that.
I never even. Sorry, Danny.
Danny Cochamilio, what are you doing?
I never. It just.
I hope he's not giving up his season seats.
He should have spoke up. Danny, come on, get off your couch. Come on down.
Come on, get off your couch.
We'll kick out Jay for you.
100%.
We'll have him back before the season's over.
Perfect.
To have him here for the Sioux again, I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I'll be honest, I wasn't thinking. There you go.
I hear you.
Why don't you guys just start telling me what to do, and I'll just go, yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Go. Well, it'll be interesting to see out there after last week here, you know, and then, of course, coming off from beating the Sioux will be hungry, as I mentioned earlier, to take out the Sarnia Sting here, so it'll be very interesting as well.
But the real bonus to that is that means that they'll be easily frustrated if we don't let them have it.
Right.
Right? And that is always a good, baby, that's one of those poking the bear things. Let's see how that works out.
Jesse Waterfield's out there too. Jesse, thanks for watching as well. And keep the comments going along there. If you're watching at home, we haven't done it yet, but coming soon, and it might not happen till the new season, we're actually going to be creating a voice group chat that you can access from your phone, and we can have phone like group chat conversations while the game's on. If you're watching from home.
Love it.
Wouldn't that be a lot of fun?
Yeah.
And we do have moderators so that Jay Peckham doesn't take it over completely. Actually, it's just a mute button. So keep watching for that. If you're interested, download the app called Zello, Z-L-O, like hello with a Z.
Zello.
And we'll be putting out more of that. I don't know if it'll happen this year, but it might. So. Also, I wanted to mention as well on Thursday night at Match Eatery at the Point Edward Casino, there will be Captain's Corner.
All right.
So the captains of the team will be there at 6 o'clock and doing a Q&A.
Wow. I actually read that.
Great to be there in person.
Yeah.
I will also be live streaming that for the Sarnia Sting, so you will be able to ask the captain your questions live on the stream as well.
Perfect.
Again, that's 6 o'clock on Thursday. They're starting to come out here in just a couple of minutes, so we'll be back here. Jay Peckham, unless Danny Cochamilio shows up.
Unless he shows up.
You know what might be good? Danny, come on down here. I will step away, and you and Danny can put the headphones on, and I'll produce. I'll be Jason, and you guys can have.
Do we get the big padded mitts too?
Yes. No, I want scars and stuff.
Come on, Danny Cochamilio. Go Sting.
Right behind section 106, folks, if you're
baby.
This way. Dom's out there, too, says go Sting, go. Right on. Thanks for watching, everybody. We've got to get down and do some other stuff, get ready for the Sarnia Sting. We'll see if Danny shows up, it's Jay and Danny. If not, then you'll have to put up with me again. Woo-hoo. For the show live on location, once again, I'm David Burrows, my good friend, Jay Peckham.
Go Sting, go!
I'll talk to you soon, and I'm not ready. There we go.
Okay. Cut.